Hello everyone, welcome to Honara's Arts and Lifestyle channel. Since many of you have been asking me on how to define the eyes and lips and how to decorate a Lakshmi face, that is why I thought let me release this video and show you all on how to convert a very ordinary Lakshmi face which looks like this, the one which is in yellow color, and how you can make it look as grand as the one which is there in the purple color. In case if you want to learn on how to define the lips and eyes for a silver Lakshmi face, then there is already one video in my YouTube channel and I'm going to leave the link for this in the description box so that you can have a look at it and you can do it yourself. This video is done in great detail and it explains to you where to draw the eyebrows, how to define the eyes, how to define the eyeballs and what shape to give for the lips and so on. So please refer to this video in case if you want to paint a silver face or a brass face. And the technique that I have used over here is that of another YouTube channel called Just Tanaya. I'm a very big fan of her work and really love the way in which she defines the eyes and lips and decorates the crown and all. So just in case if you are also very interested to learn various ways of decorating a Lakshmi face, then please do not miss to watch her channel and many of her beautiful techniques. So over here I have tried using the same technique, but I have made certain changes like changing the color of the face into a purple color, and this was actually done for a Yellama face, okay, because Yellama is bluish or purplish in color. That is why it was done, but in fact you can actually color the face using any other color like what I have shown over here, okay. And the amount of paint that you will have to mix and the colors that you will have to mix to achieve these colors, I'm going to leave it in the description box just for your reference. So in case if you also want to learn on how to change a ordinary mukwada or ordinary face which comes like this into such a beautiful and a grand face, then don't miss to watch this video till the end. So without wasting much time, let us start. So this is the mukwada that I have taken and it is 8 inch in length, as you can see. So this is a metal mukwada or a metal face which is readily available in any shop. To cover the crown area, we are going to use Fevicryl molded, which is an epoxy compound. It works exactly like an M-seal and it has got two parts like this, the blue part and the red part, and it gives us the clay effect only when we mix these two. So open each one of these and take them in equal quantities. Make sure that you wrap them and cover them once you have used it, otherwise it's going to get thickened. Once you have taken in equal quantity, keep mixing them until it turns white and roll it into a smooth ball. Take little bit of clay from it, roll it into a ball and flatten it just by pressing it with your fingers or between the palms in this way, and keep it on the crown area like this and start pressing it. You are not going to need any extra glue or anything to stick the clay. It sticks on its own. Always make sure that you have a plastic sheet on top of which you have to work, otherwise the clay will start sticking, and it also adds color to the surface where it drops. To smoothen the surface, use little bit of water in your finger and start smoothing it. You just need to damp your finger with little bit of water and that should do. Make sure that you cover the edges also very neatly, otherwise it's going to leave sharp edges and there are chances that clay will come out. Smoothen the edges as well with little bit of water. Take extra clay if required to cover the edges in this way. And cover the rest of the crown area with the clay like this. And keep smoothening it as and when you cover it with clay. Now for the forehead part of the crown, take a long strip of clay like this and start covering the forehead area of the crown and pressing it and merging and smoothing it with the rest of the clay. Now you can see I have covered the entire crown area with clay. Now take a small ball of clay and try to cover the tika part. If you don't know what size to take, just take a small quantity and keep it and check whether the size will suit or whether you are going to need a smaller size. Now take a small piece of clay and cover the earrings. When you are covering the earrings, make sure that you don't cover the hole over here, which I have accidentally covered. You are going to need these holes to tie the face to the coconut, and this is how the face is going to look once you have covered it with clay. One of the reasons why we need to cover the jewelry area with clay is because it is going to give us a very smooth surface and an even surface for us to stick stones and lot of other decorative items. Now use gold acrylic color to color this clay part. I have used Camel brand over here. And it is an antique gold, number 010. You may want to apply 2 to 3 coats of gold color to make it look even. The video from here onwards, it's going to be self-explanatory. So wherever I can find these items on Amazon, I'm going to leave a link at the description box so you can check them and you can also purchase it. Also, I'm going to leave a shop from where you can purchase these items at a very reasonable price and a wholesale price. And they'll be able to ship anywhere in India and even outside India, just in case if you want. These are called as ball chains. So I'll be using varieties of ball chains and stone chains for this decoration. And these are the stone based rings. We are going to need them to stick stones on top of them. First stick these stone based rings. And now on top of it you can stick the stones. Keep applying glue and sticking them. So over here I have pasted all of these stones like this, the white stones. And then over here again I have pasted 2 lines of ball chains and 2 lines of dark blue stones chain, and then again a ball chain, and then green and red stones chain, and so on. So this part I have not shown in the video, but it is quite explanatory. It's not mandatory that you have to follow only this design. You can even do different designs for this. So this is how the jewelry part of the mukwada looks like. Okay, and please remember that I have not painted the face yet, which I'm going to do now. And there are various color combinations that can be used for the face, so that also I'll be leaving in this video, just in case if you guys want to paint in different colors, then what are the colors that you will have to mix to achieve that color. Okay, and over here for the earrings I've just stuck one big stone in the middle, and have just given alternates of ball chain and stone chain depending on the colors to match with the crown. So it's a white and red color that I have mostly used for the earrings. It is now time to paint the face, and please remember that I'm going to paint this face for Yellamma. So the face for Yellamma is going to be either blue or like grayish, bluish grayish color. So that is what I'll be doing now, but it is not mandatory that you have to paint the face in the same color. You can just leave the face as it is and just define the eyes and the lips and all. I will show on how to do that also, but right now I'll be showing you on how to color the face. So the hair part we are going to color it later, because anyway when you paint the face the hair is anyway going to get disturbed. So the paint which is required for painting this kind of a face is oil painting, and over here I have taken Asian paints, which is a premium enamel. So the colors that we are going to need is white, red and dark blue color. So first let me show you on how to mix these colors, and you will also be needing little bit of turpentine. Okay, just an example on how the paint is going to be when you newly purchase it. You can see this oil that is floating on the paint. It is this oil which is not going to let the paint dry. So the first and the foremost thing you will have to do is discard this oil. Okay, so you will just have to pour it in a cup or something and you will have to throw it. There is no other way. Even if you try to mix it thoroughly with the paint, it is going to take its own sweet time to dry. So once you have discarded the oil, take the backside of a brush or a spoon, mix it thoroughly like this. Now for mixing the color, use a flat brush. Okay, so take a good amount of white. Try to mix this color only once. So even if the paint is wasted, don't worry about it, because if you try to mix in small quantities and then if you want to make the same color again, it is either going to get light or darker. Okay, so that is not what we want. Then take little bit of red, okay, and little bit of blue and mix it. So when you are mixing it, you will get to know whether it is a light shade or you want a little darker color. So for me it is looking like light shade. So I'm just going to take little bit of red and little bit of blue and I'm going to mix it. And yes, I think this is the color that I want. So basically the basics of color mixing goes like this. When you mix red with blue, it becomes purple. Okay, so if you are going to mix red with a darker shade of blue, then it becomes dark purple. Lighter shade of blue, it becomes light purple. And we are just getting that purple color over here and we are mixing it with white to make it even more light. And it eventually turns out to be, you know, the bluish grayish color. Now take the face, paint everywhere except for the mouth part and the eyes. Okay, cover the eyebrows, cover the the bindi and everything. We are just going to redefine it, and don't worry if the paint is not coming uniform. You have to give 2 coats of the paint anyway. So once you have colored it till here, you will have to leave it for at least about 3 to 4 hours so that it becomes touch dry. But then for this to completely dry, it's going to take a very long time, like at least 12 to 24 hours. Okay, so let us wait until the purple color is dry and then we'll come and define the eyes and lips. So this is how the Lakshmi face is going to look like after the painting is completed, and we have stuck all the jewelries on top of it. And as you can see, it looks so pretty and so beautiful right now. So in the similar way, you can even color the face using a skin color, for which you are going to need orange and white or red, yellow and white. So just take very small quantities of red and yellow and mix it with a good quantity of white, and you should be able to get the skin color. So I hope you all have liked this video. If so, please click on the like button and subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to click on the bell icon to get automatic notifications every time I release a new video. Thank you.